If the recent deadly attack on our troops proves anything, it's that it's time to take a second look at where we are sending our troops to fight and sometimes die, unfortunately. Surprisingly, Arizona's hawkish Republican Senator John McCain agrees with me. Senator McCain told reporters Monday that he's working on a proposal to update the comically broad war powers that Congress gave the president 2 administrations ago after the 9/11 attacks. Now, next week, the Senate Foreign Relations Committee is holding a hearing on it. The Trump administration says that it would not oppose the proposal, but will we actually see any changes at the Pentagon? Joining me now, Fox News strategic analyst, Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters. Lieutenant Colonel, welcome back to the show.
Kennedy.
That's
Glad
right,
to see
baby.
you.
That's right. Amen. So let's discuss, because obviously the AUMFs from 2001 and 2002 are very outdated. It's like putting 2-year-old curdled milk on your cereal. It's just going to make you sick. Is it possible to get a new AUMF?
Well, it is possible, but Congress simply needs to do its job. I mean, the gravest responsibility our Congress has under the Constitution is the ability to declare war. The president doesn't get to do it. Congress has to declare war. Now, the president can act militarily in emergencies, but this need, and John McCain is absolutely right, as are you, we need to learn the lessons of the last 15, 16 years and update the authorization for the use of military force, the War Powers Act. Because things have changed. We're smarter now. We know what we can do. We know what we need to do. We know, I hope, what we shouldn't do. The trick is going to be this. While getting back to a traditional limitation on conventional warfare, where Congress has to approve it, in the war against global jihad, we can't over-restrict ourselves. We need to maintain flexibility and agility. And the mission at Niger is actually a classic example, because although it's a mission that went wrong, as missions sometimes do, we need to be there because we need to follow the jihadis wherever they hide.
I understand that. I just don't think we've come up with an appropriate solution for combating jihadism. And I think that the fact that we are in the state that we are, and we have so many active hotspots around the globe, where we're fighting this fight kind of in the same way. And I don't know that an AUMF tackles that. I really don't. I don't think anyone has a satisfactory answer. But let's start with the AUMF. How do you change the parameters to update it? When you say we can't repeat the same mistakes, what specifically goes in there?
Well, the AUMF basically tells the president, and by extension the Pentagon, you can do this, this, and this without specific congressional approval, but you can't do that, that, and that. It's a list of, you know, you can do this, you can do that. Very simple in that respect. The devil is in the details. So, you know, when it comes to anybody looking for a silver bullet to defeat global jihadism, you're not going to find it, because it's ultimately about a civilization in the Middle East and North Africa that's absolutely in collapse. It's a phenomenon we've never seen before, and we can't fix it for them.
Explain that a little bit. So if it is in collapse, do you mean economically, where ISIS and Al-Qaeda have taken hold, they've depressed those countries? Do you mean that they have overstayed their welcome and people are no longer swayed by the siren song of Islamism? What exactly do you mean by that collapse?
Well, I'm talking about a broad, deep, centuries-long civilizational collapse. I mean, when's the last time you bought a manufactured product made anywhere in the Middle East or North Africa? I mean, this is a civilization, a complex web of cultures that's not competitive in any sphere of human endeavor, even terrorism, because we're terrorizing the terrorists right now. So they can't build things. The universities are no good. The social values imposed under demonstrative public Islam don't work. It's never had the internalizing revolution.
Free will, because, you know, one of the reasons we saw the fall of communism in the Soviet Union was because the free market culture, money and ideas sort of gained traction in that part of the world. It doesn't seem like there's the same hope for the same mechanisms in radical Islam. So
no.
What do you do?
Well,
you can't just kill them all.
Yeah, well, actually, maybe you can't, but you got to try, because there is nothing else to do. We've tried everything else. Being nice, nation building. what we're doing by killing as many as we can is buying time for, at some point, we hope, fingers crossed, that the Middle East and North Africa, these civilizations, these cultures within a civilization, will repair themselves, because it's a self-help universe.
Yeah.
We can't fix it. But you're dealing with this blazing
You're
fire.
absolutely right. So maybe sending troops all over the world trying to fix it is being counterproductive. Ralph Peters, thank you very much for your time. The Lieutenant Colonel speaks. Thank you for your words. I don't always agree with them, but I do like you.